You ever feel like you're running in place? Like no matter how much effort you put in, you're just not getting anywhere? Maybe you've been working on a dream for years, but you still feel far from success. Or maybe you're trying to change a habit, improve your health, or build something meaningful, but progress feels painfully slow. Trust me, we've all been there. But let me tell you something. You are closer than you think. Let me tell you a story. There's a man named John. John had this big dream of starting his own business. He spent years learning, preparing, trying things, failing, and trying again. But nothing seemed to click. His friends started getting ahead in their careers, buying houses, building families, while he was stuck wondering if he was even cut out for this. One day, he was on the verge of giving up. He told himself, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should just take a regular job and forget about this crazy dream. But before he could quit, something happened. He got a call from someone who had been quietly watching his journey for years. This person believed in him and offered him an opportunity that changed everything. In just a few months, John's business took off. And you know what? The breakthrough didn't come out of nowhere. It came because of all the hard work he had put in before. The late nights, the rejections, the lessons he had learned from every failure. He was much closer than he realized. Most people give up when they are at 90% of their goal. They stop when they feel tired, discouraged, or when progress feels invisible. But what they don't realize is that success is just around the corner. Think about it. Have you ever tried to unscrew a really tight jar lid? You twist and twist, and it feels like nothing is happening. But then, suddenly, it pops open. That's how life works, too. You have to keep going even when you don't see the results immediately. You might be thinking, that's great, but I don't see any signs that I'm getting close. That's the trick. Growth isn't always obvious. Progress isn't always loud. Have you ever watched a plant grow? If you check it every day, it looks the same. But over weeks and months, it stretches higher, stronger, reaching for the sun. Your growth is like that. The little things you do every day, the extra 10 minutes you spend working on your craft, the decision to eat healthier, the choice to stay disciplined even when no one is watching, they are adding up. There's a famous story about a Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant it, for the first 5 years you see nothing. No growth above the ground, just empty soil. But what's really happening? The roots are growing deep, building a strong foundation. Then in the 5th year, something incredible happens. The tree suddenly shoots up, growing 80 feet in just 6 weeks. That's what happens in life. You think nothing is happening, but underneath the surface, you are growing in ways you can't see yet. There's a reason most people don't achieve their dreams. It's not because they aren't talented or capable. It's because they give up too soon. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers before one finally said yes. Imagine if she had quit after the 10th rejection. Walt Disney was fired from a job for not being creative enough. Now his name is one of the most famous in the world. Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, failed over 1,000 times before he finally succeeded. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't. The ones who make it are simply the ones who refuse to quit. I know, it's exhausting. Some days it feels like no one sees your efforts. You wonder if it's even worth it. But hear me out. Every time you push through a hard day, you are proving to yourself how strong you are.
You've already survived your hardest days. You've already overcome struggles that once seemed impossible. And you will keep overcoming.
So don't stop now. What if you're just one step away from a breakthrough? What if the opportunity, the success, the moment you've been waiting for is right around the corner? Wouldn't it be a shame to stop now? So take a deep breath, keep moving forward. Trust that every step, no matter how small, is leading you somewhere incredible. Because you, my friend, are closer than you think.